Hello everyone, today I'll be talking about Constantine. Not the Roman Empire Constantine, I meant the DC character John Constantine. Otherwise known as the world's worst magician who did not want to hire for a kid's party. Now, a little background on Constantine and why I feel that he is completely overrated. Like, to the beating point of overrated. Not even funny. So, he first appeared in the comic book the Swamp Thing, issue number 27, as a chain-smoking British guy, and still is to this day. However, fans liked him so much DC gave him his own series titled Hellblazer, featuring him and his supernatural grim-like adventures. Which, by the way, I'd like to make a personal note. He's not really just one thing. He's not really, I don't really know what he is, he's just a kind of an exorcist, chain smoker, wizard, warlock, whatever the fuck they're called. And basically, what he's trying to do is, he's supposed to, perform enough, things to get a clear chance into heaven. Which is kind of weird for the DC universe, considering they have things like, aliens and other worlds. So those things kind of contradict each other. Now, what my biggest problem about him is why he's so fucking overrated. I mean, don't get me wrong, he's pretty cool, if you're 7 or something. I mean, what's not cool about, smoking all the time and stuff? That's not my big problem about him. Actually, I have a friend who kind of just absolutely adores him, and I really do not understand why anybody really does. I've read one of his comics once online. Just a couple pages, he seems like a pretty likable person. Not really. He kind of does the oversaturated hero villain kind of a guy, Like they're hero, they're pretty much a bad guy, but they kind of get results. That stereotype has been overplayed so many times, it's getting annoyed at this point. Anyways, that's not my big problem about it. One big problem about Constantine is, some people are saying, like, who is the most overrated character, DC character, and, like, 1 or 2 people said Constantine, which I agree with them, but they're also arguing for that. Now, why Constantine is overrated is he isn't overrated DC character is, he isn't really a DC character. Alright? He doesn't have any real superpowers, he isn't a hero. He's just, a guy who's just doing his own thing, and sometimes people read about it. I don't have a problem with that, really, I don't. But when people try to put him in the same universe, or like Constantine against so-and-so, that just kind of retarded. I mean, why should he get credit for anything, really? In fact, one of my biggest problems is, there's this new cartoon coming out. I don't really care because it's a kid show or something, but it pisses me off in some way. Apparently put John Constantine in this new show called, like, Justice League Action or something, in the same universe as Superman. So, think about this, an alien and a guy who met God in the same fucking room, What are they gonna tell each other? In fact, that's why I don't really feel he's a DC character. He's just awkward, he does his own thing all the time, and he just doesn't blend in with everybody, Like a bunch of aliens and stuff. It's kind of like science fiction versus theology, really. And, if you looked up any video or people in Kentucky, protesting science books, I don't know about that problem. The evolution versus theology thing going on. So, to me, it's just really stupid. And I feel that Superman and Constantine are not in the universe, and that is why. They're just way too different. They prove each other why they shouldn't exist. I mean, if God exists or something, then why couldn't he stop Krypton from happening, It's just something that doesn't really make sense. His whole character doesn't make sense, really. In fact, I actually had a joke written about, this one day, like, Alan or something had a giant crush on the singer Sting. He's like, oh, I think I'll just write him in as a comic book character. In fact, if you looked it up, the singer Sting is actually the, model for Constantine. Because he had a giant crush on him and just put him in a comic. And that's basically all his character is. He's just flat, dull, and so goddamn cliche, it just makes me want to throw up and shit. I mean, there's other characters that get to this point are kind of dull. Like, everybody's an orphan in DC Universe, but when people say, like, he's a really good DC character, I just fucking shut up, man. Well, anyways, I hope I got my point across, and if you do like Constantine, well, I don't care, really. He's a kind of cool guy. I'm just saying he's completely overrated. Anyways, have a good day.